Supporters of Prince Harry and Donald Trump need to see this. This video reveals what's really happening. Hi bestie, welcome to my channel. I have a big news about Prince Harry and Donald J. Trump. Prince Harry versus Donald Trump, a veteran's fury meets royal diplomacy. What began as a single offhand remark quickly spiraled into a full-blown international talking point, and at the center of it all was Prince Harry. According to Mail on Sunday, editor-at-large Charlotte Griffiths, Harry's response to Donald Trump wasn't accidental, casual, or misunderstood. It was a deliberate intervention, and one that landed with force. The surprise wasn't what Harry said. It was how fast he said it. In royal terms, speed matters. Timing is everything. And Harry didn't wait. Had he still been a working royal, palace aides would almost certainly have urged restraint, a cooling-off period to see whether Trump would soften his language, clarify his intent, or even issue a rare apology. That's how the institution operates, slowly, carefully, strategically. But Harry no longer lives by palace rules. Instead, he acted as he now sees himself, not a prince first, but a veteran. Harry has always defined this part of his identity fiercely. Afghanistan wasn't symbolic for him. It was real. Friends were injured. Friends were killed. He didn't observe war from a distance, he lived it. And when Trump's comments touched that raw nerve, Harry reacted not as a royal asset, but as a soldier who felt something sacred had been disrespected. From that standpoint, many believe he was justified. Few people who haven't served in combat feel qualified to tell a veteran when they should stay silent. Harry wasn't grandstanding for clicks, they argue. He was speaking from lived experience, yet intention doesn't erase consequence, because Harry's words didn't land in a vacuum. They landed squarely on the desk of King Charles, a monarch already navigating one of the most delicate diplomatic landscapes of his reign. The king is expected to travel to the United States in the coming months. That visit isn't ceremonial fluff, it's political glue. The British government, particularly under pressure to maintain the special relationship, has leaned heavily on the monarchy to keep things steady, and Donald Trump complicates everything. The king must remain above politics. He cannot clap back. He cannot escalate. He cannot react emotionally, even when remarks are widely seen as insensitive, inaccurate, or cruel. Harry's intervention, however well-intentioned, tightened the diplomatic knot publicly. The palace has its shield readied. Harry is not a working royal. His words do not reflect the crown. Father and son operate independently. Privately, though, it's another story. Sources suggest the king was deeply unsettled, not by Harry's sentiment, but by the fallout. Trump is known for responding aggressively when challenged. And Harry has challenged him before, mocking him on American television, calling out his divisive rhetoric at Invictus, and now confronting him head-on. This wasn't new behavior. It was classic Harry: emotion first. Reaction fast. Message fired before the dust settles. And while many admired the honesty, others questioned the wisdom, because when Harry speaks, he doesn't speak as just another citizen. His name guarantees headlines. His anger becomes news. His moral stance becomes geopolitical commentary. What an ordinary person might rage tweet in private, Harry delivers on a global stage. Nothing he said was incorrect. In fact, his recognition of fallen soldiers was praised, but critics argue that righteous anger, when amplified by royal fame, carries consequences far beyond personal expression. And once again, Harry found himself walking the thin line between principle and protocol, a line he no longer believes in, but one that still defines the family he left behind. Andrew under fire and pushes back, and Meghan's Netflix reality check. While Harry's words echoed across the Atlantic, another storm was quietly brewing inside the royal family, and this one cut far deeper. Princess Anne, known for her iron discipline and zero-nonsense approach, has reportedly taken a position few expected. She believes King Charles has gone too far with Prince Andrew. For years, Andrew has been steadily stripped of everything that once defined him. Titles gone. Military roles removed. Public presence erased. His home reclaimed. Security withdrawn. Even his firearms confiscated, a move typically associated with concerns over mental well-being. He is isolated. Friends have fallen away. Public sympathy has vanished, and even family ties appear fractured. Reports suggest Andrew is no longer on speaking terms with his own daughters, including Princess Eugenie, and has been left effectively homeless, packing up decades of possessions with nowhere to go. Anne, insiders say, believes punishment has crossed into destruction. This isn't about defending Andrew's character. Few do. Even those closest to him describe him as difficult, entitled, and deeply unlikable. But Anne's concern is more fundamental. When does accountability become cruelty? She is said to worry about Andrew's mental state, particularly following the removal of his guns, a step often taken when authorities fear someone may be depressed or unstable. Prince Edward is believed to share her unease. Together, they reportedly feel that King Charles and Prince William have formed a united front, a hard line. Crackdown that leaves no room for rehabilitation, dignity, or private survival. Anne's position is also shaped by history. The late Queen Elizabeth II went to her grave believing Andrew was innocent, or at the very least, unfairly targeted. That belief mattered to Anne. It still does, while public opinion remains unforgiving, and appears to be asking a quieter, more uncomfortable question: has Andrew already paid enough? Or has the family crossed into territory that risks permanent psychological damage? It's an extraordinary stance from a woman known for discipline over emotion, and it reveals how fractured the internal royal dynamic has become. And then there's Meghan Markle. Away from palace drama and political tension, another truth has quietly emerged. 1. That numbers don't lie about. Meghan's Netflix series failed to reach the platform's top 1,000 most watched shows, not top 10. Not top 100. Not even top 1000. For a project once billed as a cornerstone of the Sussex media empire, the result was devastating. Industry insiders now say there will be no third season. The pivot has already begun. Meghan is expected to shift toward short-form digital content, Instagram Reels, curated lifestyle clips, soft-focus branding pieces to promote her as ever. Venture. Seasonal specials may appear, but the era of prestige Netflix storytelling appears over. It's a quieter ending than many expected. No announcement. No celebration, just a slow fade into algorithm-driven relevance. Together, these three stories paint a stark picture: a prince speaking from pain, a king ruling through severity, a duchess confronting the limits of celebrity power. The House of Windsor isn't exploding. It's fracturing, slowly, silently, and very publicly. Thanks for watching. Subscribe our channel. Crown Jaya.